Hi guys, I'm Cheryl. I am the South African HR journalist with DiDi South Africa. And with me I have Kevin, who will also introduce himself.
Hi everyone, I'm currently the City Ops lead here in South Africa. Really excited to be chatting to you.
Cool. So the reason we're here today is Kevin is celebrating his 1 year anniversary with DiDi South Africa. So we thought it would be really cool to spend some time with him and gather some thoughts and insights on his experiences. So I have a set of questions that I will be asking Kevin. So really you'll be on the spot today. First question, what gets you out of bed in the morning?
I think something that gets me out of bed in the morning is being able to build something from scratch. It's nice to see something go from completely unknown in the market, like saying it's DiDi, like what, or someone asking us what does DiDi mean, and then the explanation in the hub that came up was that it's the name of the founder. To actually being on the national news, which is really incredible to see. Another thing that comes with building is impact. So our decisions here make an impact on the transport landscape, make an impact on drivers and their opportunities. So it's amazing to see how we're making transport more affordable, but also creating opportunities for drivers out there.
Okay, definitely a large impact that DiDi is having on SA. And with that question in mind, how would you describe your day job to a child?
Wow. Okay.
It's hard.
I've never had to do this, so it's quite a difficult one. And I can't take Lynn's explanation, where he used to show a picture of people outside calling a taxi and explain to that. But I think for me, I'd say I help people get to work, school in the mall when they don't have or can't drive their own car. I think that would be something that they understand, hopefully.
Okay, wonderful. I love that answer. Super, super simple. And then the next question is, I'd like to know what you're proud of, and I think the team would know that as well. What is your biggest achievement to date, personal or professional?
I think one of my biggest achievements would be navigating the various pivots we've had at DiDi. So going from one business model to another business model. It teaches you that version one is never the final rendition. And you need to be patient and resilient to create a viable solution. So it's never done, right? You work super hard and you get to version one, and then it's like, okay, but now version one's not working, so you have to do something.
I think that's the beauty of working for a startup and for DiDi in particular as well. Summarize your experience the past year at DiDi in no more than 3 words.
Wow, in 3 words. It's always difficult because then people read too much into these 3 words. You have to make sure that it's 3 words that stand the test of time. I think for me, the first would be exciting. There's a lot of excitement when you join DiDi. I think that this is for everyone, right? So you join and it's super exciting and it's super dynamic and things. From day one, you'll be like, okay, this is what you're working on. And people are like, what?
Just run with
I don't even have a laptop. So I think exciting, at the same time challenging, right? A lot of things are not set up perfectly, so you have to work within those bounds. And with something being challenging, you have to be resilient. So I think resilience is the third one.
Okay, those are awesome. Last question from my side. Any advice you would give to new oranges?
Yes, I actually have a lot of these conversations with the new team members that join ops on what they can look out for. I think my advice is usually on 3 areas, right? And the first is to take initiative. So people at DiDi shouldn't think of themselves as a passenger along this whole journey. It's not that you're sitting in the back and this thing is turning and you can't do anything about it. So you should figure out where you can create incremental value, or you can push, to improve for yourself or for your teammates, and actually take those steps to create that incremental value. Of course, with with the guidance and with support from the leadership, but this is absolutely essential for people at DiDi. I think the second would be seeing the bigger picture. So the current structure at DiDi is not its final one, especially in South Africa, and there are many exciting developments that are coming. So seeing this opportunity allows you to stay the course and be here for the long term. So see this bigger opportunity of where you can fit in. And the third is not being afraid to fail. So not everyone knows every aspect of this job. More particularly those that were hired in South Africa, I think no one worked in e-hailing before that is still here today. So it's, you're not going to know everything about the job. So to take a stab at things, don't be afraid to fail at that. Often I don't know how to do some complex configurations or how some complex problems are solved, but it's you just need to then simplify and start at it and structure something up and call on your other teammates or experienced people to help you with that.
Thank you. Thanks for that, Kevin. I remember my first catch up with you when I was new. What I took out of there was also try to run with things and drive things and just don't be a passenger. Just get out there, because that's what DiDi requires of new people. So thank you for everything you do for our team and for being one of our inspiring team leaders. And yeah, congratulations on your 1-year anniversary.
Thank you very much, Rob.
And that's it. So awesome.